Ever wonder how a flat painting can make you feel like you're stepping into, well, a vast three-dimensional world?
It's a fascinating question.
Today, we're diving into the element of space in art,
Hmm.
how artists literally trick your eyes to create depth and distance on a canvas.
Exactly. We're looking at linear and an atmospheric perspective, drawing from, museum guides, art education resources, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So, space.
Yeah.
It's about the areas around things, between things, how an artist sets the stage.
Pretty much. It refers to the areas around, between, and even within the parts of an artwork. It's how the artist gives you a reference for interpreting the piece, guiding your eye.
Okay, got it. So, if space is this foundational element,
Hmm.
how do artists actually build that illusion? Make something seem far away on a flat surface.
Well, a primary tool is linear perspective. It's a system, really.
A system, like rules?
Kind of. It uses these things called converging lines, lines that look like they're going to meet. And they appear to meet at a vanishing point, which sits on the horizon line.
Horizon line, like where the sky meets the ground, or just my eye level.
Exactly.
Right.
Either one. It represents your eye level. And the vanishing point. That's the spot where parallel lines, like railroad tracks, seem to just disappear into the distance.
Oh, I think I see. Like in photos down a long road.
Precisely. And there are different types. There's one-point perspective, where everything converges to, well, one single point.
Like those railroad tracks.
Yeah.
You mentioned William Eggleston's photo.
Yeah, his railroad track is a perfect example. The tracks just zoom towards that one spot, but then you have two-point perspective,
Which means?
two vanishing points. This gives you a more complex sense of depth. Think about looking at the corner of a building, lines recede in two directions.
Okay, so more
And,
angles
the
involved.
masters really nailed this down.
Like the Renaissance guys.
Totally. Masaccio's Trinity, Raphael's School of Athens, Leonardo's Last Supper. They're pioneers. They made paintings feel like believable windows.
Wow.
And some artists, like Gustave Caillebotte in Paris, A Rainy Day, even use multiple vanishing points for incredible realism.
So linear perspective gives us the structure, the lines,
Hmm.
but there's more to making things feel distant, right? It's not just geometry.
Absolutely. That's where atmospheric perspective comes in, or sometimes called aerial perspective.
Atmospheric, like involving the actual air.
Exactly that. It mimics what happens naturally. Objects far away look hazier, they have less detail, their colors seem duller.
Why is that?
Because there's more atmosphere, more air, dust, moisture between your eye and the object. It scatters the light.
Okay, so closer things are sharper, more vibrant.
Right. And things farther away get lighter, less saturated, maybe a bit bluish or grayish. They lose definition.
That is fascinating. Can you give examples?
Oh, sure. Think about Leonardo's Mona Lisa. Look past her at those mountains in the background. See how hazy and indistinct they are.
Ah, yeah. I never really thought about why they look like that.
That's atmospheric perspective. Claude Lorrain's landscapes, like Landscape with Ruins, are full of it. Or Albert Bierstadt's huge paintings of the American West, like Sunrise, Yosemite Valley. Those distant mountains fade beautifully.
It really adds that sense of vastness. It reminds me, one of the sources mentioned a simple drawing exercise,
Yeah.
like drawing waves, using darker blues at the bottom for the close waves and lighter, duller blues at the top for waves far away.
Perfect example. It shows how just changing color value and saturation creates that illusion of depth. Simple, but so effective.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture, understanding this stuff, linear and atmospheric perspective,
Yeah.
it really changes how you look at art, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. And not just art, you start noticing it everywhere. These aren't just like arbitrary art rules. They reflect how we actually perceive the world.
It makes the art feel less like a flat thing and more like an experience you can step into.
Exactly. The artist is using this language of space to guide your eye, maybe create a mood or tell a story more effectively.
So it's like learning a secret code the artist uses. Suddenly you see how they're creating that world.
You got it. It adds another layer of appreciation.
Okay, so wrapping up. We've looked at linear perspective, those converging lines and vanishing points, building the structure of depth,
Mm-hmm.
used by everyone from Masaccio to Eggleston.
Uh-huh. And atmospheric perspective using haze, muted colors, and less detail to make things feel far away, like in Leonardo or Bierstadt.
Right. It's all about creating that illusion of space on a flat surface. So the next time you look at a painting, or maybe even just down a long street,
Yeah.
think about how those invisible lines in, well, the very air itself are shaping what you see, how you perceive depth. What new layers of understanding will you uncover?